All right, what's up, dude?
Happy Memorial Day.
You too, man. How you doing?
Happy. Dude, I'm doing great. Obviously, we wanted to do a Murph episode. We knew we wanted to wait till after
Memorial
Murph.
Day, we have to talk
Yeah.
about. We gotta talk about it.
So leading up to it, and like I said, we didn't talk this entire weekend. Um, I really didn't know what I wanted out of Murph. I don't know. My head, I don't know if I felt like I was in it or what. I don't know. And yesterday at the gym,
Wait, so before you start talking about Murph,
yeah.
because it's we should talk about it.
Okay, what's up?
Two quick things. Why aren't you wearing a shirt for those who are watching, seeing this clip?
Why am I shirtless? Oh, one, there's three reasons. One, I need to make sure everyone knows I do CrossFit. So I pop that top. You know, if I work up a sweat, it's coming off. Second
So
reason.
hold on. You pop sweat. You
Yep.
take off the shirt.
But oh yeah.
You texted me at I don't know 6:50 West Coast time. You're like, dude, I'm already done with Murph. I'm drinking a beer. Like, you still have your shirt off. This is like
I have
this
not
is
put
6 hours later.
I haven't put a shirt on since Murph. No. I had band practice. Jared was here. He's like, why don't you have clothes on? I was like, because I did Murph. He's like, I don't know what that means, but that's good. I'm glad you did that.
Good for you.
He's like, and I just kept playing bass. He's like, are you gonna, you're not gonna put on anything. I was like, no, I'm not. So first reason,
You
I want to
been
make,
outside, and I'm a CrossFitter.
I need to make sure everyone knows I do CrossFit. Second reason, I did a hard, long workout, and so I don't feel like putting on a shirt. The third reason, and maybe someone out there can help us with this. I don't have any shirts, and I'm wondering if there's someone out there that can give me shirts. Maybe Tier, maybe Noble, Adidas, Reebok. You know, we need some sponsors here. I have no shirts. That's what's happening here.
We need to work on the sponsorship pitch. Hey, so I want some shirts, but the amount of time I'm going to spend wearing them is little
It's
to none.
questionable. Yeah, when I go to the grocery, I'll wear it. That's This was my shameless pitch to merch brands. Guys, send me some. I have nothing to wear. Send me something.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
No,
love
I
that.
did. I did, in fact, have a celebratory beer with Sean as soon as we finished Murph, and it was great.
Good.
It was great.
Yeah, I did not. I'm still drinking coffee, but
Here you go.
I'll have a beer later today.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
I was actually thinking margaritas, for what it's worth.
Oh, that sounds great.
Okay,
That sounds great.
and then Murph, idea of Murph, Memorial Day, CrossFit has a whole bunch of specific workouts that honor fallen people.
Please feel free to correct me. I think it was Lieutenant Michael Murphy was the one it was named after. He did this workout. It was like his regular thing. He was an absolute savage because doing it once a year, I can feel the anxiety going in. I'm like, oh, this is going to hurt. And this guy did it regularly. The
Dude,
workout.
I have a buddy at work. He also just does Murph regularly. He's like, it's just my favorite workout. It's just like the best thing.
It's just exhausting. It's
1
just
mile
exhausting.
run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, 1 more mile run. Wear 20-pound vest.
Yeah, that's the kicker is to do it as we call it in the RX form. Yeah, you'd have a weighted vest. You would go unpartitioned, and what they mean by that is you're not breaking up those required reps. So you're going to put your vest on, you're going to run a mile, you're going to come in, and you're going to sit there and do pull-ups until you get 100. And then you can start your push-ups. And after you finish 200 push-ups, then you can begin your 300 air squats. And after you finish that, your final mile, and you're done.
Most people don't do that. Most people break it up in some way. So it's like 30 rounds of something like chunky.
Yeah,
20 rounds.
10 rounds, 5 rounds, 20 rounds, whatever it might be. Yeah. A lot of people, they do what we call Cindy. They'll do little rounds of Cindy. Cindy is 5 pull-up, 10 push-up, 15 air squat. Yeah, Sean was there working out. Hans was there, and I was there. And they're like, hey, what are you going to do tomorrow? I was like, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to push, man. I want to just kind of be there with the community. And Sean goes, that's 100% flaming BS. He goes, you have a podcast with Peter where all you do is talk about being competitive. And you're going to sit here and look at me and go, I'm just going to chill. No, I'm not going to. He's like, you better put the hammer down tomorrow. And if I don't see you like ripping, I'm going to be up your ass. And I was like, oh.
What an instigator Sean is.
Dude, he ruined.
He must have not listened to the episode of us trying to figure out, like, hey, sometimes we just need to be chill. He's just like, nope.
He's like, you have a podcast about, I'm so competitive and blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
I'm so self-involved and I just want to RX.
I was like, God bless, man. So
Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Sean.
He's the best. I love him so dearly. He said, here's what I want you to do. He goes, I want you to go sub 40. And this is what I want you to do. You're going to go in your first mile, easy peasy. Keep your heart rate relaxed. I want you in at maybe 9 minutes, 8.5, 9, whatever. And then you don't do nothing until 10 minutes. You can literally sit there, just breathe, relax, shake out your arms, whatever. And then at the 10-minute mark, you begin Cindy as an EMOM. Every minute on the minute, you have to do your full Cindy round for 15 straight. You can't come off that pace. So at 15 minutes, you've accomplished 15 rounds. Then for the final 5, put the hammer down. Like, don't wait for your minute on the minute, but just go. Then on your final run, you're out at, let's say, 29 minutes. Go run a 10-minute mile. Who cares? And you're in at 39 minutes. You'll go sub 40 every time. He says it so matter-of-fact, like, it's very EMOM, Cindy EMOM, of course you won't be tired. Dude, I'm staring at the clock.
Those last couple rounds.
Go faster.
You don't even need to wait for the rest.
Yeah, exactly. Go faster. I'm like, what are you talking about? So,
to start with, EMOMs are your least favorite version of a workout.
I hate them.
60 seconds.
I hate them so much. They're so exhausting. I came in hot on my first run. I think my first run was like a 7:30.
Whoa.
It was quick. And I was like...
You're not wearing a vest.
No vest. No vest, and I was partitioning it. I was not straight through. No vest, just I was going to go run and see what happens. And I come in, I start working.
That should be like a CrossFit church. Like, when I run, I see what happens.
I'm kind of like Forrest Gump in that way. I just want to run. I just took off to see what happens. So I just took off, and Mitch, God bless him, he's parking his car, and I go past his car, and he's like, and then we get inside, he's like, dude, you were not going easy on that first run. I was like, yeah, I did not mean to do that. I pushed way too hard. So I came in like a 7:30 on my first run, and I start chipping at it. And I'm watching the clock. In the first maybe 3 rounds, they probably were close to an EMOM-ish. Mm-hmm. And then I started falling into maybe like a 115, a 120 per, but still trying to stay really consistent. I finished all 20 rounds of my Cindy, although I was doing a 5-5-5 15. So I was doing push, pull, push, squat. I like to break up my count of 10 on my push-up. So I would go, 5 push-up, 5 pull, 5 push-up, and then 15 squat. So I do my 20. I take off for my second run. I think I had a pretty good pace. I probably about maybe 8-minute pace on the first 400 meters. I think I slumped hard. I walked even for a little bit. I started feeling like kind of crampy. So I walked. I probably went down to maybe like a 10-minute pace for another 400. And then tried to average out maybe like a 9:30, a 9:10 maybe for my final 800. And I came in at 44 minutes, 12 seconds for the full Murph. But no vest. So I beat my last year's time, which I was really grateful for. But it takes sometimes those people at the gym that crawl on your head and like, what are you talking about? You don't care. Like, you do care. Try. Why would you not try? So I tried.
That's solid.
I'm grateful for it.
It's funny that you kind of kicked it off like that, because my Murph experience was exactly like yours without Sean. Like I haven't done any Murph prep, but like in theory, like if you are doing CrossFit every single day, like you should be prepped for Murph, but like maybe not to PR.
Sure.
But like you're prepped to do the movements. Like you don't really need more than that. So I kind of went into it. I was out of town this weekend, and I was like, man, I don't know what to do. I was actually laying in bed last night, and I was like, the beautiful mind. I was like, 5, 10, 15, 3, 6, 9, 2, 6, breaking up, partition, non-partition, like all this stuff. And I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I walk in, I see a couple of my friends, and one guy's like, where's your vest? And I was like, I don't know. I probably should go get a vest. And then I was talking to my buddy Louise the other day, and he's like, unpartitioned, got to go unpartitioned. I was like, all right. So put on a vest, and then just went for it. So did the mile run, hit the 100 pull-ups. Pull-ups felt great. I got done with 10 pull-ups. I was like, man, 10% of the way there. This vest isn't feeling bad. I dropped from 10s down to 5s, just kind of rolled through the pull-ups. Yeah. I was like, man, that feels like a third of the workout's done. I'm great. Got to the push-ups. A tear came out of my eye at push-up number 40.
I've heard about this. This happened on a previous episode, the one tear. The one tear.
Push-up number 45, I started crying a little bit. At 100, I told the guys at the gym, I told Karen, I came home, I was like, when I got to 100, I was like, I don't need, I can just, just scale it. Just like, I don't ever put my time in, but I'll just be like, I'll just scale. I only did 100 push-ups. Like, it's cool, man. Like, nobody cares. We talked about that before. Like, nobody really cares.
Voices in your head, they'll tell you.
And then, or I was just like, or I can just leave. I was like, I can just leave.
Go home. Yeah.
I mean, it was very challenging. Push-ups are probably already like the most challenging thing for me. And then with the vest, it was very challenging. So to get from 100 to 140 push-ups was very, very hard. I ended up just doing like singles. I would do one push-up, kind of sit up on my knees, go do another push-up, sit up on my knees, and just kind of like just moving through it. And then I did like just sets of like 30 or 15 on the air squat. That was fine. Just took time. Started feeling on your back a little bit, but then got out, finished around at the same time as one of my buddies, Andrew, at the gym. So we kind of took out on the run together, ran it in pretty good. I did 50, right at like under 54 minutes. Completely, so unpartitioned, first time wearing a vest, 54 minutes. And like the benchmarks for that for me were the first year I ever did this back in 23. I did no vest, Cindy, in 49 minutes. Second time with you in the park, we'll talk about this in a second. You and I in the park, I did it in 46 minutes, no vest, Cindy. And then last year, no vest, did 10 rounds of 10, 10, 30, 10. So I split up the push-ups, and I did it in 42:56. So
interesting.
Going unpartitioned, adding the 20-pound vest, added roughly 11 minutes.
That's insane. That's insane.
And so, like, this was the thing. This is the thing. Like, if I had somebody like Sean being like, "Dude, you got to PR your time," like, I might have thought about it differently. But like, kind of how I was thinking going into it was like, one, I didn't have like a Murph goal.
Yeah.
And so like, it's not something I'd like been training for. And then two, I was like, I already have these 3 benchmarks, and each of them say that they're not RX, and that like, that I'm doing some type of scale to the actual workout. So I was like, man, year 4 of trying this, like, I don't know if I'm like getting anything out of just continuing to get a better time of something that's not RX when I know I can do the volume. I know I can do it. Right. It's just a matter of it like sucking and like not feeling it.
I think first of all, that is a absolute savage time for vested, unpartitioned to go sub 1 hour is astounding. I won't say who. There was a handful of folks this morning that did vested, unpartitioned, and they were substantially slower than that time. That's a really, really good time. I know you're a great runner. You got a good motor, you got good legs. So I'm not surprised you did well with the run and the squats. But pulling and pushing like that is a lot.
Yeah, dude, it was good. It was good to astounding. Knock it out. It was good to, kind of have a benchmark there to try to get better. The thing that was kind of the most uncomfortable though is definitely the running with it. Like I just had like a vest that the gym had, so it wasn't like size to me or my. Something that I've worked over time to make sure the Velcro and stuff is good. So like, man, like run, like holding, like needing to hold it. It's not just like jostling.
Did you grab at the collar and rest your arms here, or you grab the bottom?
I grabbed it
everywhere. yeah. Just stop hurting me. Yeah.
Every place I could. But it was good, dude. It was good to get it done. It was good to, another just marker in the year of kind of doing this. And like, one thing you and I have kind of talked a little bit about, different workouts and different things kind of being like kind of markers of the year. Like Murph for you and me, like for those, who don't know a little bit of the story, when we moved out here from east to west coast. You and we didn't use movers. We packed up a truck over 2 or 3 days back on the East Coast and drove that truck straight across the country. You, me, and my dog Hank. And we stopped. Did we stop 2 nights or 3 nights? Stopped like
3 nights. The third night we stopped just shy of our mark. We were out in Arizona, and we finished the trek from Arizona.
We stopped in like Memphis. We stopped in Texas, and we stopped in Phoenix.
Yep.
Yeah. And so we get into Phoenix the day before Memorial Day.
We arrived in Irvine on Monday.
You're right.
We got out of the truck. We had been sleeping about 6 hours a night. We would get a hotel. We'd go to bed at midnight. We'd wake up at 6. We'd stuff our face in the breakfast in the downstairs thing. And then we get in the van and the truck and keep driving. We get to Irvine. We park the truck, don't unload a thing. And you go, let me pull up my phone. Boop, beep, beep, boop, boop, boop. I got to find a park that has a pull-up bar.
Because that was it was Memorial Day.
We came off of a 3.5 cross-country drive.
Yeah.
Looked for a park.
Right. I'm like texting. I remember I'm like Instagram texting my gym.
Yes.
I'm just like, hey, are you guys open? Like, can we come in here?
Yeah, we just got to the state. Yeah. We'll find a park with a pull-up bar. And I had my crash. I had this hand didn't work. I had a full cast on this arm. So I was like, you packed a dumbbell, like some basic workout equipment in the truck. And you're like, yeah. I was like, okay, so for my push-up, I'm doing one-armed dumbbell bench, basically, for my push-up. For my pull-up, I don't know what I did sub for my pull-up. I think I did sit-ups or something. I was like, I'll just do a sit-up, and then I was doing air squats. I had to kind of make it up because I had one arm.
Yeah.
But we drove 3.5 days across the country, and we were eating peanut butter and granola sandwiches off the tailgate of the truck. Night after, our diet was absolute trash. We had almost no sleep. We were exhausted, and we did Murph together at a park in California.
And I PR'd mine.
You were ripping
in that park by 3 minutes.
Dude, yeah, I remember you take off around the lake. That was like that perfect mile loop. And, dude, you were doing like a 6:30 mile. I mean, you were flying.
Yeah, it went pretty quick.
Yeah, I was trying to keep up, and I was like, I think you looked back at one point, you go, dude, don't do this. You need to slow down, because you knew I was so new to it. I had been doing CrossFit for like 3 months, and I was like, if you're taking off, I'm taking off. And you look at me, you go, dude, we're doing a 6:30 right now. You got to come off the gas. Like, you're going to be hurt. I was like, oh, okay.
Get a breath in.
Yeah, but I have a photo from the park. I'll make sure, if you don't have that photo, I'll make sure you get it. We'll post that. But the 2024 Murph was, it was wild. The story leading up to it, going cross country together, and then like literally no sleep, we didn't know the area, nothing. We just found a park that had a pull-up bar, and just said, all right, the hell with it, here we go, and off we went.
Yeah. Freaking love it.
It was great.
It was great.
It was great. What are you guys going to do the rest of the day? What's the California Memorial Day? What are you guys doing?
Hang out with the kids. The kids have a couple things they want to do. Hobby related, and so going to go spend some time doing some things with them. The wife works tonight. Chill afternoon. I think Carrie right now is getting after Murph. I think she's doing like a little home Murph. She hung out with the kids this morning so I could go to the gym. She's doing that right now, and then like I said, I really want. I'm going to go get some fresh citrus, a little tequila, and maybe a little poolside marg this afternoon. I'm jonesing for it.
Yeah, I think we're doing a cookout with Josh and Lisa. I'm going to bring some ranch waters and some tequila over there. I found this new drink I like. I'll take a ranch water, glass full of ice, a little ranchy, shot of tequila, squeeze a lime on top. So it's like a ranch water plus. It's like that RX plus. A little shot, a little ranchy, a little extra lime. It's great. It's like a boozy ranch water. It's great.
Do you like the ranch waters more than just like making your own? Like just kind of grabbing, because I really like the what's the sparkling water with the yellow
Topo
sparkling
Chico.
water?
Topo Chico. Yeah, get a bottle of that.
Drinking a little bit of that, putting a shot in it, and then the lemon or lime. That's really good.
It's great. I have them here and there, and they're awesome. I like the case of the little cans just because it just saves me the trouble. I can just grab it and just pop it open, and I'm good to go. I know we're doing a quick one because this was meant to be focused on Murph as a whole. All right, so you got your Memorial Day plans set. Little chill with the kids. Carrie's gonna go work. God bless her. She's out there saving lives. She's a fantastic nurse. She saved me many times.
Always
many times. I'm like, Carrie, is this infected? Is this bad? What is this? Is this gonna, I love her. She's great.
She's the best. She's the best.
All right, buddy. Well,
hey, have a good rest of your day, man.
Memorial Day Murph. We wrapped it up, man. To any of those folks out there listening that you did it, whatever version you did, good on you. You're out there putting in work. You have every reason to lay in bed and not go do something that is a long workout.
Yeah, and all of you who are out there who served in the military or know people.
Yeah.
Kudos to you.
Yep.
Appreciate you all
the props. Thanks for doing what you're doing. It makes our lives better. And if you find anybody who knows of someone who makes shirts, let me know. This is what we need to do. We need 2 sponsors. Born Primitive. They're made here in Virginia. That's their home base. Born Primitive is here. They're Virginia Beach. And Tier is based in Huntington Beach. That's their headquarters. So I think we get little West Coast, little Tier action, little Born Primitive action. I love me some Tier. I just don't have any shirts. Hats are fine. I just don't have any shirts.
Let's go.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Good talking to you
later. I'll see you, buddy.